Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet O'Neill by my side. Not a lot of games left in the regular season, but there are still a few teams whose fates have yet to be determined. Tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors as they play against the Philadelphia 76ers. For Philadelphia, a strong stretch of play for this team, winning 6 of their last 7. They're playing at a high level, no lack of confidence going into tonight's game. And Draymond Green in the lineup, one of the most entertaining, energetic players in the league, Shaq.
When you factor in the impact he's had defensively, Ernie, you really start to see his value. You know, when you say it has a championship, and this guy is a main factor for them having a championship.
I don't think you can find another player at his position that does what he does. You know, very few guys can play 4 positions from the power forward position, and then guard center. So actually, he's playing 5 positions. That's right. Every single position on the court, he's able to play.
And with tip-off fast approaching. We send you courtside.
It's game time in Oakland as the crowds at Oracle Arena look to cheer on the hometown Warriors. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline. This is the last stop for the 76ers before returning back to Philadelphia. And 8th place in the East, there in the playoff hunt.
Yeah, and remember, this is the second and final time these teams will see one another. So they're going to want to ensure things turn out a bit differently this time around. I expect them to be as aggressive as we've seen all season.
Oh, for sure. I mean, they'll have to come out strong to get a different result. Losses happen. It's how you respond that really matters in this league. You got to be able to bounce back.
Look at the 76ers starting group. They've got Simmons, Okafor out there with Saric, and it's Luwawu in at the 2. And Ben Simmons, the latest star to come over from Australia. Many feel that he could be the player that vaults Australia into a powerhouse on the international level. A lot of hopes being placed on the shoulders of Simmons.
Yeah, fellow Australian Andrew Bogut said that Simmons will most likely be the best Australian player ever in just a short time. I mean, his game translates well in international ball, has the frame and playmaking ability to just carry a team.
On defense, Philadelphia. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that point. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
And here are the Warriors now. 4-point game. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And the deciding factor in that one was their success from the floor. I mean, they just hit big time again.
Yeah, just the way you want it when you're the road team. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into it.
And here are the 76ers now. After the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. Okafor sets the pick for Simmons. And it comes off the front of the rim. Defense, Philadelphia. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
Very tough loss for them last time they played. I mean, in the end, the amount of trips to the line they gave up did them in.
And Greg, they deserve a lot of credit for being aggressive, though. I mean, they got to the line a bunch because they forced the issue.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. After the miss from Klay Thompson. Simmons passes to Okafor. Count that one.
Really love how assured Okafor is close to the rim. Great confidence when he catches the ball inside. And he's extremely polished with his back to the basket.
Now, here's Thompson. A 17-point game for him in the win against San Antonio. Left side, Durant. Shot clock at 5. Here's Pachulia. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
Here's McConnell. 11 points for him in that last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And how about the extraordinary display of his passing in that game? He was making all the right decisions and had their offense humming. And that's such good to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And Simmons kicks to McConnell. And there's the pass to Luwawu. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Luwawu, who's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, it wasn't a textbook pick, but he still managed to score. Good concentration on the finish.
Curry kicks to Durant. He dishes it to Pachulia. Thompson passes to Green. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Here's McConnell. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Okafor gets the bucket.
And, you know, the offensive mindset of Okafor, never afraid to expand his range and work on that mid-range jumper, too.
And the Sixers had been regarded as one of the most analytical front offices in the league. The new front office, it'll be interesting to see how their approach changes.
Well, will they keep the same up-tempo style, shooting threes and attacking the rim? This had been an organization willing to challenge convention in a lot of ways. We'll see if, in fact, that continues to be the case with the front office turnover.
Green kicks to Durant. And two free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Saric.
And one thing I don't think Kevin Durant gets enough credit for is his mental toughness. He is rarely shaken or thrown off his game if things aren't going his way, and always remains focused on winning and doesn't let too much throw him off course.
Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Philadelphia. Simmons dishes to Okafor. Puts it up from 12. That shot no good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Thompson passes to Pachulia. Now here's Durant. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Spurs in San Antonio. Golden State moving the ball around. Clock at 6. And the rejection by Embiid. Here's Luwawu. And Pachulia pulls it down. And with Durant and his ability to stay focused on the court, Greg, you're just talking about this. A big example of that was last year when all the free agency speculation was floating around.
You can wear on a player when all the media is talking about your future. Durant has done a great job of blocking out the media the last few seasons and just focusing on winning. I mean, his focus on the court is a big part of why he is so consistent game to game.
The Warriors trail. Here's Thompson. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. Well settled for making him earn the free throw.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Golden State.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
You know, give Klay Thompson a tremendous amount of credit for not only knowing his role, but accepting it. I mean, he is the perfect sidekick to go along Steph Curry. And, you know, some people talk about maybe he goes somewhere else to be a bigger star. He is a superstar in our league. He just accepts the fact that maybe I won't get every individual accolade in order to chase the hardware. And kudos to him, because there's not any jealousy that's really accumulated over time between he and Steph. It's more of a brothership and respect that they have, and that's why they've been one of the more dominant teams we've ever seen.
Just doing the job on the back door.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
And he finishes nicely on the layup. Luwawu, who's got 6 points. And one thing I thought was such a great comment from Klay Thompson, Greg, was when he was asked if he would ever leave Curry to be the top star on his own team, his response was simply, why would I do that?
Exactly. And that says all you need to know about Klay. He
could be a star on his own team, but knows it's better to win titles as a sidekick. Also knows just how lucky he is to be the backcourt mate of Steph Curry.
Here's McConnell after the made shot from Andre Iguodala. Simmons. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. And some changes here for the Warriors. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Pachulia. West comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Lamb in there for Thompson.
And the Australian Simmons, a star in the making, folks. Thanks really in part to that tremendous skill set to go along with that gigantic frame.
Now here's Iguodala. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Curry kicks to Iguodala. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Pass to Simmons. And shot on the way. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 6.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Kicks it out to Iguodala. He feeds it to Varejao. Pass to West. It's tipped. Here's Covington, covered by Lamb. Feeds it to Embiid. Back to Rodriguez. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnovers. It's taken them no time to build this lead. A great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Now here's Lamb. And now the 76ers on the break. And Simmons slams it in.
And there are more points tacked on here to the early lead.
And it's a nice lead as well. I mean, it's no mystery how they've done it. They're attacking the basket.
And Andre Iguodala isn't the first option in offense he once was, Greg, but he still can come up with the occasional big game and clutch shot when he's out there in crunch time.
Yeah, he doesn't always start, but tends to finish games for the Warriors. One of the more clutch players at hitting big shots at the end. Always steps up in a huge way for the marquee matchup.
Tyson Chandler is checked in for Simmons.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
The 76ers have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Only shooting 71 really on the season, so there is plenty of room for improvement.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
Now here is Varejao. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. It's going to be 2 free throws, drew contact on the shot.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Warriors have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. And you know, you look at the depth of the Warriors, never mind their dominant starting 5, Greg. Their reserves are as good as some starting units in the NBA.
And for some teams, that can cause problems, where guys aren't playing as much as they feel they deserve. When you're playing for a team that's competing for a championship, though, players understand that some sacrifice is required.
And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first bonus. Will go to the free throw line. Warriors trail by 9. Left side Curry. Over in the corner Lamb. And the Warriors miss again.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass. That's 2 fouls for him very early in this ball game. They'll probably have to spend some time on the bench before halftime.
Both good from the line that time.
Man, you got to love the intensity of Covington. I mean, he's a consistent shooter from beyond the arc, and he's a player that also isn't afraid to get dirty on the glass for rebounds. That's a nice combination, nice stroke, but still he'll do some dirty work too.
On its way from Curry for 2. And as the first quarter wraps up, And let's hear from Tyson Chandler.
I do a lot that doesn't show up on the stat sheet. That's what I pride myself on. You know, some nights you're not going to get the ball, but you still can be effective on the floor. Whether that's rebounding, playing defense, hustling, trying to create extra shots for your team. Whatever it is necessary that I feel like help my team get a win.
Chandler has long been the kind of player all coaches want on their team. He's the definition, Greg, of an unselfish player who doesn't care about his ego or his stats.
And he knows that and prides himself on it. That also makes him the kind of player his teammates appreciate so much because they know nobody wins any rings without a guy like Tyson Chandler on the team.
Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store. And a comfortable margin here for the 76ers guys.
And it's really about limiting their mistakes. And early on, they've been able to do that here in the first.
And guys, I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways, and that's allowed them to widen that turnover margin.
Taking a look at the 76ers. Robert Covington out there with Sarge. Then there's Kent Bazemore. And it's Chandler. And it's Rodriguez in at the point. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, there's no doubt that the Splash Brothers are the most dangerous backcourt in the NBA. Steph Curry is the MVP, but he said of Klay Thompson, I love playing with him. How much better he's gotten since day one is kind of scary. He's such a great two-way player, and he isn't anywhere close to hitting his ceiling. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. They're one heck of a tag team. And the Warriors making a change here. Pachulia's checked in, and Philadelphia also making a switch. Luwawu is checked in for Robert Covington.
And you can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
And the 76ers making a change here. McConnell's checked in. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Curry dishes to Thompson. Pass to Pachulia. Back to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
I tell you what, that was all made possible by the heads-up defense at the other end.
And I love that as soon as they get their hands on the basketball, they immediately get out and transition.
McConnell kicks to Sarge. Chandler with a screen for Sarge. Here's McConnell. Terrific design on a big play. He lays it in. McConnell's got 5 now.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it. He made it.
Oh! Hey! Woo! Wow! And if that doesn't get too fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg just with the doctor ordered us some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
And when you see, Greg, this team play with Draymond Green, you can see that he's the heart and soul of the club.
As impressive as Green is on the stat sheet with all the triple-doubles, his intangibles are just as valuable. Steph Curry's the MVP of the league, but Draymond Green is the MVP of this team.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Kevin Durant. Okafor is checked in for Philadelphia. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Iguodala outside. Back to Curry. Now the dish to Pachulia. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Stolen. It's 2-on-1. Here's Luwawu. Another miss by Philadelphia.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
And Thompson throws it down.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford have too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Shoots a three. He can't get it to go. Curry with the defensive effort. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
And Sarge gets to Okafor. It's good.
That strength of Okafor is on full display. When you foul him, you really have to hit him, or he can still get the hoop and the foul.
Simmons checked in for Kent Bazemore. Warriors trail by 6. Thompson with it. He's got 12. Outside Curry. He kicks to Pachulia. Back to Curry. Right block shot. And it's going to be 2 free throws. True contact on the shot.
You know, what's amazing about Curry isn't just how dominant a shooter or player he is, but very few guys in the history of our game have actually changed it. And I think Steph Curry is rapidly moving into that category. I mean, now you see defenders who have to guard 35 feet away from the basket. You know, you generally don't see guys his size dominate the game when they don't feature that next level athleticism. So for what he's done, man, it is just incredible to watch.
Pick by Okafor. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Okafor's got 5 points in the quarter.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And with Curry, he's changing the game at the pro level and also for the future. There are going to be a lot of kids mimicking his play style.
You can bet in 10 years there are going to be a ton of sharpshooters who model their game after Curry. I don't think anyone saw how he revolutionized the game when he first entered the league.
Lamb is checked in for Golden State. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The 76ers leading by 5. McConnell kicks to Okafor. The pass to Luau. Takes the 3. Here's Simmons. Pass to McConnell. He tries for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Pachulia's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now Lamb. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And where the shots been coming from tonight, here's a look broken down by paint, mid-range, and 3-point shot attempts so far for the Warriors.
And you can see how important those inside baskets are. This is a team that loves to work the ball inside, whether the entry pass or off of a drive. They like to feed on those high percentage looks.
And the first one drops. And the 76ers making a change here. Embiid's checked in, and Lamb drops them both. Here's Luau. He has 6. Okafor with the screen on Thompson. No good from Luau.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And Lamb slams it home.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Picked by Okafor. This is it to Luau. Hands it from downtown. Luau's got 9 points.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
For better or worse, and it looks like the latter. I mean, those threes not really falling yet.
Green against Okafor. Pachulia with a clean look. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pachulia. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard. Certainly been a good month for these teams on the offensive glass. The 76ers #1.
They have been aggressive underneath. I mean, they're playing with a physicality that you don't often see, and it's led to a lot of second chance points.
Pass to McConnell. Picked by Okafor. And here is Simmons. He picked picked up 18 points in their last win against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
Okafor gets the bucket.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Here's Lamb. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Green passes to Pachulia. Back to Green. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. The outside leaner. Not enough on that one as it misses. The 76ers leading by 6. And head coach Brett Brown last season receiving a 4-year extension from the Sixers. Despite that, an office turnover put his job in question.
Yeah, and I think a lot of coaches around the league are very protective of Brett Brown because they saw what he was going into and knew it was going to take a while. He's presided over such a drastic rebuild. I think he deserves to have the chance to see it through so he can maybe reap some of the fruit of the sacrifice that he's made and the franchise has made and the way they've tried to build the team.
Kicks it out to Iguodala. Outside, Green. Shot to end this whole run, and Green slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam.
Sees some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And the 76ers call time here.
You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. A good time to maybe come up with a play to get them a good look.
Well, most coaches, usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Pachulia. West comes in for Green. And Kevin Durant is subbed in for Andre Iguodala.
And Simmons is accustomed to finishing over all types of defenders. That jump shot is just pure gold. That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Covington kicks to Chandler. Here's Embiid. Oh, and he picks it off the glass. Wow. They retain possession. And it's Durant with the rebound. Warriors trail by 6. Over in the corner, Lamb from the arc. Simmons pulls it in.
Oh, man, he'd love to have that one over.
And Rodriguez the bucket, the assist by Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists in the game. Durant dishes to West. Rodriguez against Thompson. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
In the corner, Simmons with it. Shot from the wing. And so we wrap up the first half. Philadelphia ahead, leading by 8. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Tyson. How have you controlled the tempo in the game in the first half?
I think the way we came out defensively, we locked into their sets. We're taking them out what they want to accomplish. Because of that, we're able to make some shots on the other end.
Tyson, thanks. We'll see you in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Right out of the gates, it was Philadelphia setting the tone. They launched into a 6-0 run with an impressive effort on both ends of the floor. After a well-executed first quarter, they held the lead by 11. Momentum. That's it.
And Oracle Arena, we get a glimpse of the commuters on BART, the public transportation system here in the Bay Area. Bay Area Rapid Transit. And now the third quarter about to get going.
Just an amazing game for Okafor. He's got 13 points, and he's getting it done on the glass, too.
You're right, Clark. He's done some real nice work on the inside.
Warriors trail by 8. He adds the Splash Brothers in the backcourt. Durant is out there with Green, and it's Pachulia in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Here's McConnell. There's the pick from beyond the arc. Luwabu's shot is off. Luwabu's got only one of his threes to drop for him. He's got 5 attempts. Green kicks to Durant. Green, the screen. Durant, the pass to Green. Thompson in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Green, the 17-footer. Okafor grabs the miss. Okafor's got 6 rebounds in the game. The Sixers looking to assemble the best sports science and recovery program in the league. A new state-of-the-art practice facility. Guys, they made some big investments.
Yeah, and that's a level of oversight that we haven't seen in the past. Technology driving a lot of it, tracking players' water intake, teaching meditation and better sleep habits, all useful ways to enhance performance. They do try and keep the players invested, letting them choose their post-game regimen, whether massage, stretching, or the ice bath. Perhaps for me, the ice bath is nice, but massages would be my choice.
Curry brings the double. McConnell in the corner. And he's good on the 3-ball. McConnell's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the 76ers. Here's Thompson. Okafor with the steal. Dishes it to Saric. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Okafor dishes to Simmons. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Pachulia kicks to Green. And again, no good by Golden State.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And Jahlil Okafor, kind of a throwback big man. I mean, already a virtuoso on the low block. He's got terrific hands, excellent footwork, moves, and counter moves.
Kent Bazemore is checked in for Philadelphia. Pachulia kicks to Thompson to end the run. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Thompson's got 15 points.
That one goes down, but offensively, just 1 of 4 to start the third quarter.
And post-ups are losing favor in the league lately. Do you think, guys, Okafor's talents fit the way the game is played now?
Well, I clearly think his post-game does have value. I mean, nowadays you just have less room to operate. I think he'll need to find other ways to help his team offensively, offensive boards, stretching the floor, things like that.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Warriors trail by 16. Here's Curry with the 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range, trading blows from behind the arc.
Here's McConnell. No good from outside. The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Durant. Tips it.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can, Kevin. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
Here's Okafor. And Pachulia pulls it down. Pachulia's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And the basket by Curry.
Presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
The 76ers leading by 8. Here's Luwabu. 9 points in the game so far. No good again that time. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Offline with his 3. Here's McConnell, guarded by Curry. Kicks it to Bazemore. Here's Here's Okafor. Got a piece of it. They get it back. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Warriors?
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. David West is checked in for Chile. Iguodala comes in for Green. And it's Landon there for Thompson. And the 76ers also making a change. Covington's checked in from outside the arc. Unable to get that one. The Warriors go the other way. Curry passes to Lamb. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Okafor. Chandler comes in for Saric. And Rodriguez is subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Embiid against West. Embiid kicks to Covington. Off target from outside. Here's Golden State. They're on a 16-3 run. Chandler with the steal. The feed to Covington. Takes the 13-footer, and he overshot that one, missing. Warriors trail by 3. Right side Durant. He dishes it to West, and it goes down 2 points.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money. That's no doubt. Chandler is screened. Feeds to Covington. Lets it go with the 3. Good, and Rodriguez gets the assist. Covington's got 5 points so far.
The three-point stroke of Robert Covington is really a thing of beauty. You can't let him get loose from the outside. He's dangerous.
There's the pick. Over in the corner, Lamb. Pick by West. Lamb dishes to Durant. Count it. Good. He's got 8.
You have to be disciplined on defense, Kevin. Fighting on every pump fake isn't going to get it done.
Chandler a screen. Now here's Bazemore. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Anderson Varejao checked in for Kevin Durant. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
Dish now to Bazemore. Back to Rodriguez. Chandler with a screen for Embiid. Chandler a screen for 3. Covington. The offensive rebound with the second effort. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And we've got a moment to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for him.
And those are some numbers that he can't be happy about. His rebounding totals have taken a dip over the past few months. He's got to get back to giving the kind of effort on the boards we were seeing from him earlier.
Free throw, Chandler. He doesn't get the second one. Warriors trail by 7. And it's slammed in by Varejao.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and you can see right there why he does. He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
And Kevin, I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Puts it up from 12. It's hauled in by Andre Iguodala.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Bazemore hits the bucket. Bazemore's got 5 points in the quarter.
Nice pass there by Sergio Rodriguez.
Lamb passes to Curry. He feeds it to Lamb. Curry against Rodriguez. And there's the call on Chandler. That's his first foul. Kevin Durant's checked in for Golden State. And the 76ers also making a change. Simmons checked in for Rodriguez. And he makes the first. And Lamb drops them both.
Checking out the game Jeremy Lamb is having. He has 8 points, and free throws have been big for him today, with 6 points from the line.
And it's important, and you can tell that he understands that in terms of getting to the line.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Kevin, here's where the Warriors rank in the NBA over the last month. First in field goal percentage, first in fast break point, and they're the #2 scoring team in the league. This is a well-balanced, well-oiled offensive machine.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
There's Embiid, and that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
And Lamb gets to Durant. The pass to Curry. Now here's Iguodala. D right on him. And Embiid with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Curry with a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. 15 points for Steph Curry. The 76ers lead. We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. They set the pick. Now here's Simmons. He's covered by Iguodala. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Covington. It's rebounded by Golden State. Durant's got 6 rebounds now in the game. For the lead, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on Ben Simmons.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Warriors ahead as they end the third quarter with a 13-5 run. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Philadelphia shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. They've got Saric. He's out there with Okafor. Simmons is out there with Robert Covington. And it's McConnell in at the 1.
How about the alertness of Covington? I mean, sensing the separation from the defense and then cashing in on that space that was created.
Right side, Green. He kicks to Thompson. Green, the screen. Back to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. And it's Thompson with the jam.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
From deep. A shot by McConnell, no good. Golden State's got a lot of looks outside tonight. 5 of 12. Here's Durant. Hook loose. Green dishes to Curry. Pass to Pachulia. Durant in the corner. And stolen by Simmons. Passes it to McConnell. Inside. Saric. Green with the block. Another shot. Misses off the left iron.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
Durant sets a screen for Curry. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul.
And that'll be his third foul so far.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Luwawu is check in for Robert Covington. And Thompson gets to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
And you talk about fighting your way back into it. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
They sure did, Greg. And I like the fact they never put their chin in their chest when they were down early. When they were down big early. They were controlled, and they never got desperate and stayed within themselves. Very impressive.
Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. Zone. And I'm sure they feel unstoppable. How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
Curry passes to Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Now here's Durant. He's guarded closely. And one thing we've seen from Kevin Durant so far in his career is that he shows up big when games mean the most. His team might not always win when the lights are the brightest, but he is still at his very best.
You are so right. Whenever he is on the national stage, it seems that is when he drops 40 and 10. And he's been playing in huge games his entire life and knows how to amp himself up. And while some stars can wilt or vanish in big games, Durant just seems to flourish.
Pachulia dishes to Durant. Back to Pachulia. And he's way off from outside.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
And Saric kicks to McConnell. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Pass to Pachulia. Now here's Durant. He's covered closely. Green passes to Curry. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Curry. From deep three-point range. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Thompson dishes to Pachulia. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Curry kicks to Thompson. And Okafor with the block.
You've got to be cautious when Okafor is in the area. I mean, he's a giant. Not only is he big, but he's long. And that helps him block shots because of his good timing, too.
We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
Durant in the corner and stolen by Simmons. Here's Luwawu. And the 3 off target.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Out to Thompson. Dishes it to Pachulia. Durant in the corner. There's a screen. Thompson outside. Kicks to Curry. The feed now to Pachulia. Over in the corner, Green. 4 on the shot clock. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Okafor's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Saric. No good there. Great tee that time from Green. Outside Durant. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got 5 rebounds tonight. McConnell kicks to Simmons. Saric with it. Now Simmons. Fires from the line. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for it. Here's Durant. Shot goes down. Very good possession right there. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter. Went right down to the wire. Still anyone's ball game.
with Simmons, the guy just has everything, including the soft mid-range jump shot.
Curry's shot is off. Philadelphia's gone into a thug from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Durant with it, guarded by Simmons. Pachulia the pass to Curry. Shoots it up. Shoots it. It's deflected. Here's Luwawu. Picked by Okafor. Luwawu the pass to Sarge. Now the pass to McConnell. He dishes it to Okafor. Thompson with the rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
We've had point forwards in the league before, but Draymond Green really, in a lot of ways, is a new breed of a point forward. I mean, he does it as an undersized power forward. It does it on a team that plays at an extremely high tempo. And remember, he's also asked oftentimes to guard centers and post players. And so when you factor in the overall versatility that he brings to your roster, he's as valuable as anybody in our league.
And that one's good. Simmons.
Love how Simmons commands the ball, especially in the big moment.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And with Green, so often you'll see him grab a rebound, bring it up the floor, then set up the score. He really looks like a point guard.
Yeah, passes as well as any lead guard in our league, has a great idea of the moment, knows exactly when and where everyone is on the floor, and minimizes his turnovers as well, and has a terrific assist-to-turnover ratio.
Here's Okafor, and Pachulia pulls it down. Pachulia's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Green kicks to Thompson. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The 76ers trail by 4. Down low, here's Saric, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot, will shoot 2. And that one falls for Saric. And so Saric nails them both. Golden State's got the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc, 6 of 15. Here's Curry, and it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Philadelphia's gotten some tough luck from 3-point range. In the 4th quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Picked by Okafor. Simmons passes to McConnell. Sarge has it in the corner. Knocks down with 3 ball. Sarge has got 7 now in this quarter. The Warriors shooting in the 4th quarter has looked shattered. 38% on the wing. Thompson to the wing right side. Pachulia gets to Durant.
What a performance from Durant here. He's got 13 rebounds and a very productive day for him at the foul line.
I'll say he's strong foul in just about every way imaginable.
Second one is good. And both at the line. It's a 3-point game.
What a clutch performance. Loves being in these situations. Just relishes the opportunity. A lot of guys say they do, but you can see it in his face. He truly does.
14 feet away. Here's Okafor. Banked in off the glass.
I don't think there's anybody else on this team that feels more comfortable taking the clutch shot than Okafor. I mean, he really laser focuses in these critical situations.
Curry dishes to Thompson. Back to Curry. Feeds to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
He went for the 2-hander on the slam.
Just some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
McConnell kicks to Simmons. The Warriors pulled in. A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart.
Durant, the pass to Green. This now to Pachulia. Green, the screen. It's Curry outside. pulls it in. Here's Philadelphia.
Still a chance here, but they need to score.
I really agree, but it has to happen on every possession. They need points every trip.
Okafor with the screen on Durant. Here's Simmons. Reels it. And that shot brings them to within just one.
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
He had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? He misses the first night, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
A high post shot. McConnell kicks to Simmons to tie it up. He's off from 3. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep. And he'll shoot 2 at the line. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. No luck that time either. Hit to a foul there, stops the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting him in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're behind by 5. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What's your take, guys?
You know, you like the fight all the way to the end, but let's face it, guys, this one's over.
Yeah, I agree with you, and I really think you should have allowed to call timeout.
Thanks for watching.
The ball game if there's no chance to do any good on the scoreboard.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it mattered most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Tight game. Maybe people thought you would blow these guys out. Was this the kind of game you anticipated?
Well, everybody's going to bring their best against us. And just try to come out here and play hard every possession. We had some mishaps, some slip-ups, but I think we did a good job of bouncing back.
Yeah, no easy nights in this league, obviously, but you guys got the win anyway. Thanks for your time, Kevin.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, friends and neighbors. Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith as we move forward to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
There aren't many players I enjoy watching more than Kevin Durant, as long as I'm not on the other team, because I would have to knock him on his back. Anyway, he's as versatile and complete as you could ask a player to be, truly an all-time great. Just got to sit back and appreciate KD on a night like this.
He was relentless in the way he attacked tonight offensively. I love the way he constantly forced the hand of whoever was guarding him. The defender had to choose between letting him blow by him or then fouling him once he did blow by him. And those free throws turned into a lot of points.
And that'll wrap things up. Thank you for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and for the rest of the 2K Sports Group, the best in business. This is Ernie Johnson. Good night.